Have you ever wondered how your favorite cake is made in a factory? Imagine the intricate process, the symphony of machines, and the fascinating transformation from raw ingredients to the mouth-watering delights we all love. Ever thought about the technology that helps create these sweet treats on a large scale? Or the people behind the scenes ensuring each cake is as perfect as the last? The magic of cake making is quite a spectacle. Well, stay tuned as we unravel the sweet secrets of factory-made cakes. The cake-making process begins with the gathering of the right ingredients. You see, a recipe is like a roadmap, guiding us to the final, delicious destination. And just like you wouldn't start a road trip without checking your car's condition, the journey of cake making doesn't start without the right ingredients, all of top-notch quality. The primary components of a cake are straightforward: flour, sugar, eggs, and flavorings. Flour provides the structure, sugar adds sweetness and helps in browning, eggs contribute to the structure and moisture, and flavorings bring the unique taste that makes each cake special. These are the building blocks of any cake, the backbone of the recipe. However, the magic truly lies in the quality of these ingredients. You can't build a castle with sand, can you? Similarly, a cake made with subpar ingredients will lack in taste and texture. The quality of the cake depends heavily on the quality of these ingredients. Once the ingredients are ready, it's time for the mixing process. This step is where the magic truly begins and where our cake starts to take shape. Here, the power of modern technology merges with the timeless art of baking to create something truly delectable. In a large industrial mixer, the ingredients are combined with utmost precision. These mixers are truly marvels of modern engineering. They're designed to handle large quantities of ingredients, yet they're capable of achieving a level of consistency that could never be matched by hand. The first ingredient to go into the mixer is usually the flour. This is because flour forms the base of our cake, the canvas on which we'll paint our sweet masterpiece. Next, the sugar is added. The sugar doesn't just sweeten the cake, but also helps to give it a beautifully golden hue. In goes the baking powder next, which will give our cake that light, airy texture that we all know and love. Then we add the butter. The butter gives the cake a rich, moist texture and adds a depth of flavor that's truly irresistible. Now it's time for the eggs. The eggs act as a binding agent, holding all the other ingredients together. They also add moisture, helping to give the cake a soft, delicate crumb. Finally, we add any flavorings or extras, like vanilla extract, cocoa powder, or even chunks of chocolate or fruit. But it's not just about throwing everything together. The order in which the ingredients are added is critical. This is because each ingredient plays a unique role in the baking process, and adding them in the wrong order can disrupt the delicate balance that we're trying to achieve. Once everything is in the mixer, it's time to let the machine do its work. The mixer blends everything together, ensuring that the ingredients are evenly distributed throughout the batter. This is key to achieving a smooth, uniform texture in the finished cake. This mixing process is the key to a smooth and flavorful cake. Without it, we wouldn't have the delicious, mouth-watering treats that we all know and love. So, the next time you bite into a slice of cake, take a moment to appreciate the art and science that went into making it. After mixing, our cake batter is ready to be baked. The next stage in our cake-making journey is perhaps the most transformative one. The liquidity of our batter will soon be turned into the solid, fluffy delight we all know and love. Imagine an assembly line of baking molds, each patiently waiting to be filled with the sweet, creamy batter. A mechanized dispenser fills each mold accurately, ensuring the perfect amount of batter is poured. This precision is key, as it ensures consistency in the size and texture of each cake. Once filled, the molds are ready to embark on their journey into the industrial ovens. These ovens are marvels of modern baking technology. They are designed to distribute heat evenly, ensuring our cakes bake uniformly. No cake is left undercooked or overbaked. Now let's talk about the importance of temperature and baking time. The perfect baking temperature isn't just a random number. It's a carefully calculated figure that takes into account the ingredients, the size of the cake, and even the type of oven being used. Too hot, and the cake could burn. Too cool, and it may not set properly. The same goes for baking time. It's not about setting a timer and hoping for the best. It's about understanding the science behind the baking process. As the cakes bake, the heat causes the batter to rise and set, creating that light, airy texture we all crave. And it's not just about the science, it's also about the art. The art of knowing when a cake is done by its golden brown color, by the sweet aroma that fills the air, and by the sound it makes when you tap it lightly. And then, after the perfect amount of time in the oven, the cakes are removed. They're a sight to behold, golden and glowing, a testament to the magic of baking. And voila, the cakes are baked to perfection. This is where our batter's journey from liquid to solid culminates, resulting in a perfectly baked cake ready for the next stages of cooling and packaging. Baking is just a part of the process. Now comes the cooling and packaging. Let's take a moment to appreciate the science of cooling. Cooling might seem like a simple, passive process, but it's so much more than that. It's a delicate dance of temperature and time that ensures our cakes are not just tasty, but also safe to eat. You see, if a cake cools too quickly, it can become dry and crumbly. But if it cools too slowly, it can become a breeding ground for bacteria. That's why our state-of-the-art cooling conveyor belts maintain the perfect balance, lowering the temperature of our cakes at just the right pace to preserve their moist, fluffy texture. Once our cakes have reached the ideal temperature, it's time for packaging. Now, packaging isn't just about making the cakes look pretty, though that's definitely a part of it. It's also about sealing in the freshness so that each bite tastes as good as if it were just baked. Each cake is wrapped in a specially designed package that locks in the aroma and flavor while keeping out air and moisture. This not only extends the shelf life of our cakes, but also ensures that they reach you in the best possible condition. But it's not just about the cake's condition. Packaging also plays a major role in food safety. Our packaging process is fully automated, which means that from the moment the cakes leave the oven until they're sealed in their packages, they don't come into contact with human hands. This reduces the risk of contamination and ensures the highest standards of hygiene. And let's not forget about the environment. We're committed to sustainability, so our packaging is designed to be as minimal and as recyclable as possible. Less waste, more cake. That's our motto. So the next time you enjoy a piece of cake, remember the journey it's been on, from the oven, through the cooling process, into the packaging, and finally, into your hands. It's a journey of care, precision, and a whole lot of science. And there you have it, the cakes are ready to be shipped to stores. But wait, before the cakes hit the shelves, they have to pass through quality control. Now, this is a stage that is as crucial as the baking itself. It's the checkpoint that ensures only the finest cakes make it to your plate. Just like a culinary bouncer, quality control keeps the subpar cakes out of the party. So how does it work? Let's dive in. First up, the taste test. A team of professional tasters sample the cakes, scrutinizing the delicate balance of flavors. Too sweet? It's a no-go. Missing that subtle hint of vanilla? Back to the drawing board. Every bite should be a symphony of taste that leaves you craving for more. Next comes the texture test. This is where the cake's crumb structure and moisture content get put under the microscope. A cake that's too dry or too dense doesn't make the cut. It should be moist, light, and just melt in your mouth. Finally, the appearance test. Remember, we eat with our eyes first, so the cakes are evaluated for their visual appeal. Is the frosting evenly spread? Are the layers perfectly aligned? A cake should look so good that you'd want to snap a photo before digging in. Only the cakes that pass these tests are approved for sale. So the next time you take that first delicious bite, remember the rigorous process it has gone through to earn its place on your plate. And that, folks, is how your favorite cake is made in a factory. It's quite a journey, isn't it? Starting from the careful gathering of ingredients to the precise mixing of those ingredients. Everything is meticulously measured and mixed to create the perfect batter. Then, into the oven it goes, where it bakes into a fluffy, sweet delight. Once it's cooled, the cake is packaged with care, making sure it reaches you in perfect condition. But it's not over yet. A thorough quality control process ensures that every cake you enjoy is up to the highest standards. Now, here's a thought to ponder. What's your favorite type of cake? Is it a classic chocolate cake or perhaps a tangy lemon drizzle? Or do you prefer something a bit more adventurous, like a rich red velvet or a spicy carrot cake? So next time you enjoy a slice of cake, remember the journey it has been through. If you've enjoyed watching the journey of how your favorite cake is made, we've got more for you. Our channel is a treasure trove of how it's made videos. From your favorite snacks to everyday objects, we've got it all covered. So why wait? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Let's continue this journey of discovery together, learning about the fascinating processes behind the things we love. So come along and let's learn together in the next video. See you there.